What's up, FandomVerse YouTube? This your boy A.R.M.
It's your boy Louie G.
And we're fresh out of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. This is our initial reaction / review. As usual, warning, there are going to be spoilers in this video. And I know, especially with Star Wars fans, that's very sensitive. So if you don't want any spoilers, do not look ahead. Turn off the video. Don't watch it. We're just going to ramble and talk in no particular order. So, Louis, what did you think of the video? What did you think of the movie?
Overall, it's pretty good. I liked it. I didn't really have an issue here or two there, but overall, the movie was pretty good. I know people are whining and crying about the previous movies, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna whine and cry and bitch about this one too.
People's never satisfied. Me, I'm not a. It's hard for me to kind of describe this, but I'm a Star Wars admirer. I love the franchise. I love everything Star Wars does. I'm not the super diehard stan, so I'm not picking it apart and scrutinizing every part of Star Wars. But for the most part, I enjoy every movie that's come out. I know movies like Solo and Rogue One were kind of like filler movies, but I've enjoyed all the regular movies in the line. I enjoyed The Rise of Skywalker. It wasn't quite as emotionally driven as the last two movies. It's funny, for a movie that was the last in the franchise, it didn't seem to be a bit of a tearjerker like it was. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like they did close out a lot of storylines. They left some things, some loose ends untied. So let's just go into some details. What's something that you really did like about the movie, and what did you not like about the movie?
I like the fact that they kind of revisited old foes from the original three. The only thing I don't like is how easy it was to defeat certain characters without like completely giving everything away.
Yeah.
Kind of made him like a bitch, to be honest. Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like. Why they gotta do motherfucking Kylo Ren, aka Ben Solo, like motherfucking Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did him dirty like that. This motherfucker just turned into clothes. Clothes.
He didn't turn into clothes. He disintegrated.
Turned into clothes. It reminded me of that old ass movie.
Major spoiler.
From the 80s.
Leia disintegrates as well.
But she was already dead.
Her body disintegrated as his. So what that symbolizes, and major spoiler again for people, major spoiler, I feel like Ben Solo and Leia, they assimilated into Rey, which is why she at the end of the movie called herself Rey Skywalker. She was not Rey Palpatine. She didn't own up to that name.
They made that motherfucker just like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And turn into fucking clothes.
You keep saying turn into clothes.
They never explained that shit. He was like the only motherfucker that just said, I'm cool, and then turned into fucking a robe. And then they did Kylo Ren, a.k.a. Ben Solo, did him dirty like that. Now, I can understand Leia. She was already dead. They had a blanket over the bitch. She was dead. I get that. She went away. No problem. This motherfucker's like, oh, yeah, hey, we're good. And pass the fuck out and turn into a shirt and fucking pants.
He didn't turn...
Shirt and pants.
He didn't turn into shirt and pants.
And this bitch didn't have the audacity to scoop the shit up, at least take it on, left the shit up there. Just,
See, this is Star Wars rage right there. But he did redeem himself. He redeemed himself in the movie. He made amends to his dad. He made amends to his mom. He held his mom's lightsaber. And he was Ben. He didn't die as Kylo Ren. He died as Ben Solo.
I don't get why he died.
I know. I'm a big Kylo Ren fan as well. I like the whole anti-hero thing. But, as which the lure of the anti-hero is, some good, he's part good, part bad. And yeah, we saw the baddest of the badass part of him in 3 movies or 2.5. But then we got to see him, be the hero. He essentially brought Rey back to life at the end. Well, him and Leia together. I feel like that's why Leia's body was there. It was a satisfying ending for me. For someone who isn't like like I said, I'm not a super diehard stan. And when I say stan, that doesn't mean I eat, breathe, and absorb Star Wars because I know there are people out there like that. What I mean is, I enjoy the product for what it's worth, and I can scrutinize it at times, but yeah, they tied up loose ends as far as who's Rey's parents, Ben Solo and Palpatine. We got some new characters. We got Lando. Lando was back. Um, poor Finn. He wanted. It's funny because honestly, when The Force Awakens came out, I thought Finn was going to be a Jedi.
Yeah, I did too.
A full-on Jedi.
Yeah.
But they went a different direction.
So they're saying that the reason they did that is because people in China had an issue with that shit, and then they just went a different direction.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of his skin color?
Yeah.
China?
Yeah, I mean, Chinese people are
Chinese
racist as motherfuckers. I don't know. I'll tell you. If you're watching China, I'm sorry. If you are, go ahead and leave a comment. We don't know. Again, some shit I wrote right online. But like I said, a lot of the things that you read online prior to the movie coming out are zero motherfucking truth. Except one part. Actually, no, not even one fucking part. But, so people are like, oh, this going on, this is going on. Nah, that shit's true.
People are just never satisfied.
They're just making shit up.
Just enjoy the movie if you want. Enjoy the movie. And look at these movies how I look at them. Even with a lot of the superhero movies that comes out. Think about what we had back then. Think about the very first 3 Star Wars movies. They were corny as hell. The lure and the magic of the movies is what kept them alive throughout the years. The fan fiction and the love of the medium. But don't over scrutinize something. Go into it looking at it for what it's worth. I think J.J. Abrams did a great job.
Yeah, if you're one of the old diehard, the original 3 Star Wars movies and shit, and you're gonna compare that shit to everything else. Like I said, we've talked about this before, but people whine and bitched about fucking episode 1 through 3. Mm-hmm. Just talk shit about it all the way through. Oh, it's too long. It's boring. Oh, I don't get. And then after the years and you didn't get Star Wars, you're like, oh man, those movies were great.
Yeah.
And then the new ones start coming out and you bitch and whine again.
10 years later.
And then it's,
go
wait 10 years and when that
30.
Star Wars dries up real quick.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will be smoking that up real quick. And
especially when you don't
shit.
get as much content.
Right.
Then you start appreciating what's been put out.
So to me, I like the movies. I like Rogue One. I like Solo for what it is. They
still get shows like The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
There's still the cartoons. I mean, Star Wars fans, you guys are. I mean, the fans of Star Wars, the universe is always going to expand. Even though Disney disbanded that extended universe they had with all the other different comic books and novels, but they're still expanding on their own. And yeah, there are different side stories. Like you were saying on the way over here, you wanted to see, Darth Vader or how Anakin.
Like right after Episode 3, before. Oh my God, that should be dope. Like how Darth Vader just got in, just
how he came to power and became evil and different things, and maybe another love of his life. Yeah. So that'd be cool,
Oh no, ain't nobody fucking with him. He was all burnt and crispy in some leather suit.
Look, there's somebody for everybody, especially in the universe, Louie.
I guess so.
All right, so if I was to give this movie out of 10, I will honestly rate this movie a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I would see it again when it comes out. I left the movie satisfied. It didn't overload me, but it didn't underwhelm me as well. I
overload the shit out of me.
But
what the fuck's up with the goddamn commercials? Now all of a sudden, instead of just fucking having movie reviews, not reviews,
that has nothing to do with Star Wars.
No, it doesn't have to do with Star Wars.
The previews were like 45 minutes.
Fucking suck.
And they had commercials in between the previews, but we live in a capitalist society. So.
You would go from a movie preview to a commercial, back to the movie. Whatever happened, you get to the movies. It was 3 fucking.
Back in my day,
it was 3 to 4 movie.
We need those commercials to sponsor those nice reclining seats.
And then in between those, you'd maybe have turn your cell phone on. Now it's like I swear to God, I got up, we ate damn near all our snacks, and then the movie came on.
What do you rate the movie?
Oh, I'm sorry, I rated it at I'm good with 9.
9?
8.59. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good movie. Go see it. Stop over scrutinizing movies. Enjoy it for what it's worth.
Yeah, if you're gonna go in there and bitch about it, don't even fucking watch it.
Yeah, just
stay home.
Watch it. Yeah, there's people who complain about movies and they're like, I I like it. They just don't want no one to see it. But yeah, so all right, FandomVerse YouTube. This has been our Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker review, riddled with spoilers. Don't forget to weigh down in the comments what you guys thought about the movie. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this video. This your boy A.R.M.
It's your boy Louie G.
And we are FandomVerse.
That was kind of corny.
Yeah, but we got it down pat.
Yeah, we did actually. That's the first
Peace.
time. All right, then, y'all.